because we have 50 coffee shops that are famous in Buenos Aires, but this is the most famous out of all of them. And why the coffee shops are famous in Buenos Aires is because of our culture. Most of you English-speaking countries, you have a big tradition about a beer. It's coming mainly from the UK, but also in Australia and all the English-speaking countries, the beer is a big culture, a big tradition. Here is not that big. Our tradition, our culture is more about the coffee. Yes? So if we want to have a coffee, if any Porteño wants to have a coffee, we're going to sit down in a coffee shop for half an hour, 1 hour, 2 hours with that small espresso shot. Yes? Making a phone call, reading the newspaper, but it could be 2 hours with that small coffee, and then we keep walking. That's why you're not going to see any Porteño with the Starbucks cup in their hand. I can bet you millions of dollars that if you see someone in Buenos Aires with a paper cup in their hand, and the other hand you're going to have a camera, that is going to be a tourist, because we don't do that at all. There's no way that a local will do that. So that's why the coffee shops are famous. 50 coffee shops famous. This is the most famous out of all of them. Because it's the oldest one in town, and it's from 1858. It says in there, 150 years old. And because our main celebrities used to come in here. And when I'm talking about the celebrities, I'm not talking about the girls in the magazines that you saw them like we are just friends. Those are not our celebrities. Our main celebrities are Gardel, the tango player, Borges, the writer, Quinquela Martin, the painter, Alfonsina Storni, she was a writer too, international celebrities, Susan Sarandon, Hillary Clinton, maybe you know the girl, she wasn't here, celebrity or not, whatever. The famous people used to come in here, and that's why they made the coffee shop famous. Today, we are trying to keep it as it was originally. But right now that the door is open, you can see that the lights in there are darker, the whole atmosphere is different, yes? The walls are good, and the tables and the seats try to be the original. The waiters are not the original, but almost, yes. The whole atmosphere there is beautiful, so that's why I highly recommend you to come back in here and check out this place. I don't... No, yes, you have a smoking rock at the bottom, but it's not... Buenos Aires is the place normally are not supposed to smoke inside. So, I recommend you to come in here, check this out because it's beautiful. Come in here and enjoy the atmosphere. I don't like to recommend touristy places, yes, but I will recommend you this one. Why the locals don't come in here is because we are cheap. And if we go to the corner, we're going to save 1 or 2 pesos. So in there we're going to pay 7 or 8 pesos, while in here you pay maybe 10 pesos for a coffee. It's not crazy, I mean. So it's worth it to come in here and check out this place because it's beautiful. So this is the TORTONI Café, the most famous coffee shop in the city. But since we're talking about the coffee, before we keep walking, let me teach you how to order a coffee in the city, Buenos Aires, in our slang. Because if you order a latte, it's not going to happen. You know? So we have 5 main ways to order a coffee in the city, Buenos Aires. The first one is ordering a café. If you order a café, you're going to get a small espresso shot, a tiny one. Yes. The second one is cortado. And a cortado is the small espresso shot with a little bit of milk. Café and cortado for the small. The third one is jarrito. And a jarrito is a little bit more bigger than the espresso shot, and it's 3/4 of coffee, 1/4 of milk. So we have café, cortado, jarrito. The fourth one is lágrima, that is the opposite way than the jarrito. So it's 3/4 of milk, 1/4 of coffee. That is lágrima, maybe you won't like that. Remember lágrima. Café, cortado, jarrito, lágrima. And the fifth one is café con leche. That is a big cup for us, not like yours. It is this big, yes? And it's half coffee, half milk, and we do it only for breakfast. Café, cortado, jarrito, lágrima, and café con leche. Those are the 5 main ways to order a coffee in Buenos Aires. If you want to try something different, if you like the adventure or just don't feel like a coffee someday, I will recommend you a submarino. You know submarino? No. Submarine, yes. A submarino is going to be a glass of hot milk with a chocolate bar in the side. Now you drop it in, you stir it till and you have a hot chocolate. That is really good too. Yes. So I recommend you also the submarino circuit.
They have here.
They have it here, and the chocolate bar, the bar is with the shape of the submarine.
Oh.